Pulling in now is the 11 for Bristol Parkway coming from Avonmouth. SN63 VVT, that one. 36982. And that will be followed by a right eclipse Gemini. Brilliant. City Line 24 branded. WX09 KCA on a 74. And coming the other way, SN65ZCU 33960 Y6 for the hospital. SK16GUU 35178 on a 74 to Bradley Stoke. And off goes the City Lines 24 Gemini, WX09 KCA 37165 on a 74 for Hengrove. And coming in now is an E400 City on the M4 Metro bus for Bristol City Centre, YN68 EVC 39340 with the Metro bus M4 branding. And it's going to be a double departure. It's the 74 for Bradley Stoke, SK16GUU 35178, followed by the M4 for Cribs Causeway 39492, YN69 GTX. Another City CBG with the M4 branding. And now leaving the 1045 71 service for Bristol Temple Meads. SN63 VVT 36982. And now coming in is SN63 MXY. Which will be the 1105 11 to Avonmouth 36926. SN63 MXY. And off goes SK65 PWE 35162. Pulling into stand SO15 CUA 35105. At Bristolington Park and Ride now, this is 11234 SN69 ZDR. An ADL Enviro 400 MMC, there's the blind change into service 9. For Portway Park and Ride via City Centre, Hotwells and Temple Meads. And starting up its engine, it's YT21DWA 15369, a stagecoach distance, Scania N2 80UD ADL Enviro 400 MMC. We shall see if that one leaves in a few seconds. I've never seen a bus up on the curb before, but this one is YT21DWA 15369, leaving Bristolington Park and Ride, not in service. The driver probably taking it back to the depot to end his shift. 49A for centre. BD12 TBZ 36231. You know, this may sound weird, but I don't bus spot down this area very often. A Badger Line lower decker, never seen that. It's a right street light, of course. It's SM14FFV 47545 on an X7 for Clevedon. In, of course, the Badger Line livery. This comes out of Western Garage. 47545 SM14FFV. This is YP67XDM 36834 Airport Flyer A1 to Bristol Airport. SK156 GUE 35172 on a 72 to UE French A. YX71 OHP free hospital bus. This is one of the new Yutong U11DDs with First Western Depot 30032. On an X1 this will be. And also it is the worst team branding, weird livery. And Y1 for Bristol, YT67X KF I think it was. 36982. WX57HLW on a 522. That's 37357. 44 for Broad Key, SN65 ZBZ. SN69 ZDX 11240. YX66 WKH 33485 X39 to Bristol. And 172 YX66 WGU 33490. Right Eclipse Urban 69450. Three 7632 37357. A1 for Bristol Airport 33489 YX66 WGP. Coach service National Express 100 for Bristol Airport. BV24ZGK Cateno Levant 3A. This one, of course, has come from Birmingham, Cheltenham, and Alcourt Park and Ride. With If You Know, You Go, Brandon. Shortly followed by MF22SYO 35678. A right street deck on an X6 for Clevedon, followed by CE72YRL 3SS on a T7 for Chepstow. That one there is a Yutong E9L. By Newport Bus. We have a right Eclipse Gemini now leaving Bristol Bus and Coach Station. It's of course got the City Lines livery, WX58JYA 37615. On a 522 to Bath via Poulton and Keynsham. City Line 3 and 4, Brandon. And this, well, there's a Flixbus coach leaving, but there's also the National Express coach service leaving. The near one is the National Express. It's a Cateno Levant 3A. BV74 LNE. 200 for Gatwick via Heathrow. And that's followed by the not in service Flixbus Yutong YG25 FEM. That's a Yutong, I don't know. And it's a Mendip Explorer E400, not E100, SM12 AEA 33660 on a 172 for Bath, away from the driver. And the Badger Line right street deck. This is SM65 LNC 35137 on an X9 for Nailsea via Long Ashton. Just to get a better shot of the new Yutong U11DDs. That original Yutong I recorded in the last clip had some heavy problems getting into one of the standing bays. This one's in service, it's a proper view. YK25 OJR 30025 on the X1 for Western Supermoor. It's an X4 for Portishead, another YK25 OJU 30028 X4 for Portishead. Following that is YX66WKH 33485 X39 for Bath, direct. Away from the driver. Old Mendip Explorer. And now leaving is another air decker service or airport flyer. A1 service for Bristol Airport, of course, YP67XDH 36831. And now leaving Bristol bus station. Is a 376 for Yeovil. Such a long journey, this one. YX66WGU. 33490 on the first, west of England. 376 service for Yeovil via Wells and Street. One of the longest services, public bus-wise. Just a stare from the driver that time. And now leaving is another airport flyer service. Of course, this is operated by, by First, but there is one done by Bath Bus Company, from Bath, obviously, and that only goes as far as Temple Meads. YP67 XDG 36830. So the fleet is fully fledged Scania E400 MMCs with luggage racks on the lower deck, Wi-Fi and USB sockets. And now leaving is 349 for Keynsham Park Estates, WX57HLW 37357. Sounding very clanky. Of course, right Eclipse Gemini. YN69EHU, followed by YN68EVB 39339. A 2 for Stockwood, 39406. This is 39339 and the other side is 36826. Now pulling out an M2 for Long Ashton Park and Ride, YM17 FKA 36808. And putting in now is 39491. Not in service. MF22 SYR on the X4. 9 for Brislington, 11242. And a 25 pulling in, 36382, VU11 BUP. And this one's finally leaving. SK65 PWE 35162, 74 to Bristol Parkway. YN69 DTF 39485. YN69 DTV 39491. YN69 EHD. And he's missed the light. Pulling in now is a 46 for UE Frenche, BD12 TBZ 36231. And behind that's an M3 terminating, YN69 DSV 39482. And behind that's a M1 for Hengrove Park, YN68 DXL 39323. And behind that's a 5 for Clifton Village, YJ08 GWN 37097. 8 for Clifton, SM14 FDX 63204. and YN20 CCV 39459. And that will be followed by a Yutong U11 DD YK25 OKB 30035. And that will be followed by a 2 for Cribs Causeway SN65 KCV ZCV 33961. WX58 JWW 37589 36835 YP67 XDF. Coming in now, 24 for Ashton Vale SK19 EZU 35564. Double bus going the other way, including a Yutong U11 DD. Another 24 for Ashton Vale, WX09 KBK 37757, City Lines 24 livery. X6 for Clevedon MF22 SYP 35679. It's an X9 for Nailsea, SN65 OMS 35148, followed by a 43 coming in, YN69 EHT 39440. This is a 47X for Oldbury Court, SN65 ZCF 33954. VU11 BUP 36382 25 for Fish Bonds. WX57HKT 37335, followed by YN17FKO 36817, followed by YN69 EJE 39451 on a Y1 for Yates. There's a 7 at the lights here. It's YN69 DWJ. I'm not sure. It's going to be terminating at the centre, just behind me. Number 7. City Lines livery, of course. Here it comes. It's a 400cc CBG. YN69 DWJ 39417. City Lines East. Followed by SO15 CUK 35110. Followed by a 77 for Clifton Down. YN17 OHP 39401. A1 for Bristol Airport, SK19 EOW, and YN69 EHE 39427. 43 for Cadbury Heath 36230 BD12 TBY, and YP67 XDD 36828. A1 for Bristol Bus Station. And a 1 for Broomhill. WX58 JV something 37611 JXV that was, and a T1 coming in from Thornbury YN20 CDY 39471. And this is the X1S service. YK25 OJB 300 12. Coming in, SM14 FEK 63211. That'll be followed by YM17 FKE 36810. Followed by WX09 KBV 37762. Followed by YN68 EUU 3933. YN68 EVB 39339. Horrendously loud Urban, WX59 BZJ 69455, not in service. It's very traffic-based down here. And it's a U2 for Langford University campus with the Bristol Uni bus livery. It's an ADL Enviro 400 MMC, YY67HBA 33496, and followed by WX57HKE 37324. Turner's Coachways coach, YG22 LVA, it's a VDL Futura DD. And coming the other side, SN69 ZDT 11236 on a 9 for Portway Park and Rise. And a 71. And a 9 travelling the other way for Brislington. SN69 ZDR 11234. It's an ADL Enviro 200 Stagecoach on a 71 for Temple Meads. SN63 VVT 36982 ex Oxfordshire. Of course, Stagecoach Southwest operate one coach service, just like Stagecoach West / Oxfordshire do, like the Tube, Oxford to London. This is Bristol's the Falcon service. Bristol Cabot, that'll be from Plymouth to Cabot Circus. And 69453. And a Y2, YM14 7 FKJ 36814. That'll be followed by YT67 XKC 36819. 41 for Avonmouth, YN69 DVX 39408. City Lines East livery. YN69 DSV 39482, M3X for Emerson's Green, followed by WX09 KBU 37761, 70 for French 8, YN69 DWJ 39417 for a 6 to Kingswood. And on this other side is I believe it's a Metrobus M1, yes it is. Metrobus M1 branded Enviro 400 MMC, of course. It's not in service, as you can read from the blind, hopefully. It is YN68 EUV 39334. Followed by YN20 CDX. Pride livery, followed by SK16GUC 35170. Followed by SK16GUD 35171. YN69 EHC 39425. service M1 Metro bus, YN68 DXJ 39321. And coming through now, 43 for Warmley, YN69 DVZ 39410. X4 for Portishead, YK25OJO 30023. Three for Cribs Causeway, YN69 DWK 39418. Followed by a 43 for Broad Key, YN69 EJA 39448. Followed by an M3 Termination, YN69 DTO 39487. Followed by YP67 XDF 36835. A1 for Bristol Bus Station 36836, YP67 XDL. And a nice livery. I don't know what this livery is. It's a 49 for Staple Hill. YN20 CDU. We'll see what it is when it comes. I think I've already seen this bus, maybe not in the video, but definitely in person. I don't know why the lights are staggered for. But here it comes. It's YN20 CDU. It's 39468, and it's that livery. And not in service bus, M1 Metro bus. This one here is YN68 DXM 39324. M2 for Long Ashton Park and Ride, YN17 FKH 36813. And that will be followed by 43 for Broad Key, YN69 DVT 39403. '25 has had a double-decker put on it. VX61FJV. I don't know if this is normal, but I'm going to say it's not. Now there is an X1 waiting at the light to go the other way, but this is an X6 MF22 SXV. Now there is an X1 coming into Bristol, YK25OJE 30015. And a colleague, and also X1 the other way, YK25OJJ 3019, and that will be followed by SN69ZDS 11235. Y2 for Yates, direct via M32, YN17 FKJ 36814. Following that, WX57HKE 37324. 42 for Cherry Gardens. YT67 XJZ 36806. M4 for Cribs Causeway. And coming in is a right Eclipse Urban, YJ08KYK, XYK, sorry, 69370.